So let me ask you this question. When an American team steps on a plane, because we talk about being part of the big church, about big C church, of saying the global church,
Yes.
what God's doing everywhere, and we want to bring hope locally and globally. When a team steps on a plane and comes to the Eastern Dominican, what difference does that make? Does it make a difference?
It does. And to be honest with you, I love American teams. Number one, because you guys do not look Dominican. You bring a lot of attention to the church. That's really cool. That's first thing. Second thing I'm going to say is, because we do church plans, we're all about relationships. So when an American team comes down to the Dominican, you're working through the local church. You're not working you might come to the water plant, you might come to the school, you might come to, like the different projects that we have, but it's through the local church. You're working with Dominicans and the community seeing this, and you're helping the local church build new relationships. We're gonna go and fix this roof for this family. We're gonna go do these things. And to Americans, it might sound like just like a work project. Mm-hmm. But to the local church, it sounds like an opportunity to connect with new people. And so you guys come back in a week. You guys are only typically for about 7-8 days in the Dominican. You guys come back, but there's local leaders that stay following up on their relationships that were created because of the American team. One of the things that I'm gonna say is, one of the things why I really fell in love with the Ridge, and I'm gonna be really straightforward here, this church doesn't just write a check and send it down. You actually get involved. You actually help in the Dominican. It's not about the American church. It's not about the Dominican church. It's actually God's church. And there is just the American God's church helping the Dominican God's church create opportunities so more people can come to Jesus. We want to help people, but we also want to be intentional about discipleship. We want people to be helped physically, but also spiritually. And so that's one of the things that I love about American teams coming down and working with us.